watching some of the things that are going on in between the third and the fourth quarter. Sitting with everybody on the team here up in the stands. Ashley is trying to get things organized. Get everything organized. You got everybody's testing day. We are testing the 30 from 3-point today. We got, 30 meter fly. So we got everybody going through our electronic gates here. Jake and these guys are over here recording all of that information, and they are trying to run basically as fast as they can from one point to another. We've got Michaela here who's doing a workout on the track. She's doing a little bit threshold tempo sort of range. She's doing multiple 300s. Over and over and over again with about 45 seconds rest. And you know, we've taken about 2 weeks of training, and this is our down week, and then we're going to start training the following week. It's just kind of interesting to see different shapes, the way that the people are moving, and the way that things have changed and adapted since they've gotten here. Seeing some positive adaptations. Tall, knees out. So that's what we're doing today. Jersey, what'd you think of that?
It was fun.
It was fun? Define fun.
Okay,
what was fun about it?
I was looking at my knees went higher.
Yeah.
So I thought it good.
Okay. What about you?
I felt faster. I liked doing the wickets before because it made me feel taller.
Okay. Dermot, what'd you think?
I liked it because I feel like I'm focusing less on like lengthening out like before and more on like the frequency and keeping everything tight.
Cool.
Keyword frequency.
Keyword frequency. Ladies, what'd you think?
Then I got slower.
Well, it's the second time that we've done this, so what was different this time versus last time?
I like doing the wickets before.
You liked doing the wickets before?
I could tell it helped while running.
In what way did it help?
Like it just felt like more like I felt bouncier and like faster almost.
Good. Okay, cool. Jenna!
Hi.
Hey, what did you think? Just look at me. What did you think?
I don't know. I think it went okay. I felt fast, so.
What'd you think about doing wickets beforehand?
I felt like I was in good positions, but I also kind of didn't feel like I got to open up totally right away. Maybe if I would have done like the ones that were further apart.
Oh, the bigger wickets, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So.
Just getting feedback from people. Max, what did you think?
I didn't do very good.
You think you didn't do very good?
I think I remember last year's times, or not last year, like last times from like 3 weeks ago. I think I went like 0.1 slower.
Yep.
On like
and I
my
think you guys were all
fastest
0.1 slower in the 30 from 3.2. So why do you think that is?
one. CNS system's gone.
Yep. And I would say you guys haven't bounced back yet. You
Yeah,
know what I
it
mean?
doesn't
Because
seem
like
like
the
it.
heavy work that you did in the weight room,
Yeah.
like you guys said, well, I hit a couple of yards,
Yeah, we
lifetime
were
best.
yards.
But
Everyone
if
was
you
failing.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like that big of a hit takes a long time to come back from. So
Yeah. And we had like a couple days.
I thought it was surprising. So like when I went and looked at the statistics, all the guys were a tenth slower, all the girls were a tenth faster. But the girls didn't hit any PBs in the weight room.
Correlation.
I think there's a correlation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't in the weight room like the heavy week, and I think my time was the only guy's time that got faster. It wasn't much faster. It was only like 0.05, but I think
0.05 is huge.
I think in this today it was like 0.03 faster.
What'd you think there?
I think I ran a little bit slower today than the last testing cycle, but I mean it's okay. It comes putting a lot of stress on our bodies and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it's
know.
just talking to the other guys.
Yeah, I mean it's to be expected. So not really too worried about this week's numbers as much. Keep improving, keep working hard, giving it my everything every day, and hopefully I get better.
I thought the biggest thing I would say, posture's got way better.
Overall, or for me?
Oh, for everybody across the board, postures, rhythms, shapes. I mean, like we're actually doing a lot of really, really quality work. So I was excited about
Yes,
that.
sir.
Cool. Well, I mean that's how training goes. But what's interesting is that with almost no exception, there was a uniformity to the response of the organisms that were training during this cycle of training. All the girls were a little bit better, all the guys were a little bit worse, the guys went a little bit harder, girls didn't go quite as hard. I mean, that's a pretty simple explanation for what's going on here, but you know, this crew is fun to work with. Now we're going to do some standing triple jump. Just got done with standing triple jump. I think there's some like skill acquisition things that are actually happening for most people in the group. They're throwing this whistle football at me right now, which is one of our favorite things to do, of course, is to throw anything when you're indoors in this massive facility every single day. Nerf makes a good product too. Whoop. Question is, here we go. Didn't hit anything. Anyway, so now everybody's going through. We're doing some multi-throws to just kind of finish up the day. I'm probably breaking the rule of doing too much on a light week, but I do see him bouncing back, and I'm not too worried about it. I think the most important thing, like when you're a coach, or like when you do anything in life, let's say that, when you do anything in life, okay, when you're a craftsman, not just a laborer, once you know the rules, you know what rules you can break, you know what's going to happen if you break those rules. Generally, there are, of course, exceptions to every single rule, but in this scenario, I kind of know what's going to happen. I've seen 15 iterations like this, and I think I know what's going to happen. So we're going to do some overhead back toss with a couple of the people that had class the other day. We're going to get that going right now. Trying to catch up with some more people to ask them about how this actually turned out. There's Elise Durbin now. Elise Durbin, what can you tell us about the overhead back and between legs forward throws?
I thought that I had more hip extension today, and it showed on some of them. But
Are you being serious about that?
Yeah, well, I thought so on like my first one, but then like my second and third, I felt like I didn't as much.
What do you think that's a byproduct of?
I don't know.
You know,
I feel-
get more hip
I-
extension.
I feel like I'm a little bit tired today. We did run and jump, so I feel like that's kind of.
Oh, you mean like the run
Yeah.
over here? Oh, okay. So you don't feel as fresh.
Yeah, I agree. But
So
I
like
do-
at a track meet, you don't go and run 2 miles before you do the
yeah,
60-meter hurdles.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, interesting. Thank you for sharing. Oh, here's another athlete now. Athlete.
Oh.
What'd you think of the throws there? What's your feedback?
I'm quad dominant.
You're quad down. No, but what's your? That's my feedback. What's your feedback?
It felt a lot better than last week.
3 weeks ago.
It felt a lot better than 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I don't know, I felt like more powerful with it. And I felt like I was like hitting like better like patterns, better like releasing times.
Positions,
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, changing gears. You went to the basketball game last time?
I did not.
Oh, you missed
I had an
out.
organic chemistry exam, so
I couldn't remember who was all there, so we'll have to find
Yeah.
somebody that went. All right, thanks. If you're wondering what one of the best things about moving here is, high quality sunsets on tap every single night. This is what it looks like with your picture taken. Everybody on the track